runners-up in Guangzhou 4 years ago. Beaten in the final by Japan. Came second to the Koreans in Busan in 2002 as well, so looking to try and pick up a gold on Korean soil. Oh, it's a great play to get that back over. Oh, it's out of play. Well, the Koreans celebrate as one. Boo Yong-chan is the libero, wearing 10 at the moment that's on. It was a tremendous block back over the net. Oh, into the net, the first error on the serve from the Koreans. Jung Kwang-jin. Iranian serve, it's Gafour. Almost a new foul against the Koreans. That's what the umpire is, or the referee rather, is trying to explain to them. The point goes to Iran. Here comes the serve again. That's long. So we have the technical timeout. Just a 1 minute break called by the officials every time the leading team reaches either 8 or 16 points. Gives the very efficient girls with the mops time to get the sweat off the court. It's a very well-drilled routine, you have to say. It's been an exciting start. No reason to think it would have been any different between these two sides. The Korean people are enjoying having these Asian Games in their country. Plenty of volunteers to help out. Now the Iranians have seen themselves on the screen. And the 1 minute is up, so we will resume with a Korean serve. It's the captain, Han Sun-soo. Nicely done by Sayed. Serve is okay if it hits the top of the net, unlike in other sports where it's taken again, as long as it stays within the court. Just took the sting off it and allowed Iran to set themselves up with a winner. That's long. Service errors from Iran, giving points away. 9-6 the Koreans lead. Oh, well played. Cleverly rehearsed. The little faint spike at the net, allowing the man to come round behind Kwang Suk-soo. Right into the feet. It was an excellent dig from Iran. Still alive, and they win the point. Credit must go to Abadapur there for getting that one right up off the deck. Maruf on serve. Oh, it's long. That's a clever serve. Took some of the pace off the ball and left it short, and Korea was struggling just to get that one under control. Oh, this time it doesn't go over the net though. Tried the same thing for the second time. So Korea to serve, they're 11-9 up. Oh, and the winner again from the Iranians. Flag points to the ground to say the ball was in play. Well, despite the fact the ball landed out of court because it came off an Iranian player, it is a Korean point. Tremendous play again by the libero for Korea, Jeong Min-soo. Knocked him off his feet, such was the pace, but that's what he's there for. Played it, set up a winning point for his team. Oh, another winner from Iran. This is good stuff. It's fast, it's furious. And there's nothing to choose between these teams at the moment, just a point in it. Well, again, it's the return of serve that's set that up for Iran to win the point. Gaemi. Big and strong. Oh, well played. Oh, brilliant block. Great block. Oh, that's the winner. Ball can only be touched 3 times before it has to come back over the net, by the way. That's why sometimes the ball coming back over seems a little rushed and doesn't seem to be a particular threat. Korea on serve then lead. They lead 14 points to 13. Too long. Badipur with the serve for Iran. And we get the winner. Can't be put over the net in Korea. Get themselves another point. They'll take the technical timeout. Iran come here fresh from the 2014 World Championships, which were held in Poland. Finished second in their pool to progress to the second round. Third behind France and Poland, which took them into the final round matches. But in the classification match, they finished at bottom of the Pool G and were subsequently beaten by Russia into 6th place. So Korea with a slender lead then in the first set, 16 points to 14. It's Korea that have the serve, first to 25, don't forget. Oh, it's too long, just too long. Good play from Iran again, though. So Iran have called their first team timeout. Everything stronger, try to be more aggressive is the message from Slobodan Kovac. So here we go then. Iran won't want to let the Koreans get too far ahead. They only need 8 points to take the first set. Service into the net, back to 17-15. Well, that's a good winner. Very good spike. Shin Young-suk. 2 winners out of 3 attempts for him now for Korea. Kwak Young-suk and John Kwang-jin have all had 2 successful spikes so far. Korea still maintain the serve. Oh, that's cleverly done. Korea can't get it back. Just when they were expecting a set, it was just scooped over the net. Maruf, very clever. They almost got a hand underneath it. It was a diving Kwak Sung-suk that couldn't get that one up over the net. Well played by Iran. Oh, that's much too long. That's a mistake. That's the captain, Maruf. Korea making a change. Park Chu-woo will be able to come back on for the man who's just replaced him, Chao Min-hyo. Oh, well done. Oh, that's a great winner again. The height of the Iranians really helping them get those balls back over the net with great pace. They get the ball down again, Iran. It's the big tall Badipur 6'8" tall. He's the joint tallest on the Iran team. And Korea have called a team timeout here, with Iran closing the gap to a point. Chance this time for Park Ki-won to give some more tactics out. Always a mouth-watering clash when these two drawn together. So it's proving in the opening 20 minutes or so of this encounter. Oh, they've got level. Great play again. Really is top quality stuff. Slobodan Kovic has seen his side claw back a 3-point deficit. Well, this could still go either way. Has to be a 2-point gap, don't forget, to win the set when we get to 25. Well, that's gone into the crowd. Pursued with pace by the Koreans, but unable to keep the ball in play. 20 all. Han Sun-soo is the latest player to come in. Iran go in front for the first time in quite some time in this opening set. And the Koreans have called their second team timeout. Coach with a few more words to say. Korea, the 8-time silver medalists. Bronze medal in Guangzhou 4 years ago in the men's volleyball. Knows they're going to have to dig deep for the duration of this game to stand a chance of winning it. Oh, the spike into the net, and a chance for Iran now with a 2-point deficit, or 2-point lead rather. It's just on the line. So it is a point for Korea. Change again from the Koreans. It's Lee coming on. Here's the man who's going to serve, Lee Mingyu. Two changes then be made by Iran. Madevi comes on. And also Mahmoudi comes on as well. Madevi is going to serve. Iran need 2 points to take the first set. Crunch time in the opening set. That's a great block. Right on top of the net, the Iranians, and they're within a point now of taking the opening set. And set point then. Now there's the, oh, he's not quite the winner. It's came off the net. Still alive. Just had to push that back over the Koreans. Now there's a chance! And Iran take the first set. Well, it's a brave effort from the Koreans to get that second one back over. But 25-21, it goes Iran's way. Thoroughly lived up to expectation in that first set. Now the winning point scored by Ebadipour. Ebadipour, 7 points won from 12 attempts in that first set. And the Iranians lead by 1-0. It's the first set the Koreans have dropped. Hong Kong, India, Kazakhstan, Chinese Taipei, and Qatar. And then they beat India in the playoff round. Good to see the youngsters coming out to watch the volleyball as well. We had a load of school children in this morning. Really enjoying themselves. Not too sure they'd be enjoying this though, with the Republic of Korea losing by 1-0 against Iran. 25-20 that first set. The stats from that first set. Both sides, 50% of their spikes were successful. 7 points for Ebadipour, the top individual scorer in that first set. Korea had two players on 3 successful points won, Park Chul-woo and Jeon Kwang-jin. Here's a look back at some of the key moments from that first set. So the hooter goes for the end of the break between sets. Teams have changed ends, so Korea on the left-hand side now. It's going to be the Koreans to serve first in the second set. That's a good look at the way the teams line up. 3 at the net for the Koreans. Here we go then. Korea to serve with Kwak Sung-suk. First serve is long, so an immediate point goes the way of the Iranians. He's just out. Flag up to signify another point for Iran. Just wide of the sideline. Oh, the serve's a good one. Came off the net and landed in court. If that would have been another foot longer, it would have been out. A team out called by the Koreans as they trail 3-0 at the start of the second set. The Iranians with the slender advantage, and they have serve still. Oh, it's the first point for Korea. The serve before last from Gaemi, by the way, was 108 kilometers per hour, the fastest serve from the Iranians in the game so far. But they have handed serve back. First point for Korea on the board in the second set. Park Chul-woo to serve now. Another winner. You could almost see that as soon as the ball went up in the air. There was no real height on the throw from Gulami. Syed with the winner. Good start to the second set for Iran. Plenty of Iranian supporters around in the crowd. Ghafour then on the serve for the Iranians. Oh, well played. Oh, brilliantly done. Wonderful stuff from Iran. How on earth did he get a hand under that ball? Look at that. Quite incredible from Ghafour. Koreans probably taken a little bit by surprise by that. And it will be Ghafour to serve. Great pace again. That's out. So 7-2 Iran lead. Change for the Koreans with Choi Min-hyo coming on. Oh, it's unlucky. Two great blocks in a row from Iran, and you can see why they're Top ranked of these two teams. Sheer determination. And Korea keep battling though. Service gone long. That will be the technical timeout in this second set. Iran with a 5-point lead. Work for the Korean coach to try and do with his team. Park Ki-won. Well, the Iranians, I'm sure they'll be saying much more of the same. Slobodan Kovac. Well, it's all about the winning mentality, of course. Volleyball is huge in Eastern Europe. Not too much to choose between the opponent's errors. So the 1 minute is up. It will be Iran to serve. Here's Sibadipour. That's a Korean winner. Oh, great block again. Well, they did really well to get that one back into a almost winning position, the Koreans. Bu Young-chan. Hoisting the ball back up to just over the net. It's Iran winner off the top of the net. 9-5. There's that little feint over the net again. Koreans didn't fall for it that time. Brilliant return. Still alive, and the winner. Whoa! Look at the joy on the Iranian faces. Great play by Zanif. Wonderful stuff. Even the Koreans, I think, in the crowd appreciated that. Their side trail, though, by 5 points to 10. Maruf with a serve. Oh, good winner again. Golami was right over the net when he played that one. He came off Park Sang-ga. There's a mistake on the service though. Hands back to Korea. And 2 service errors in a row, for one from each team. That was long from Korea. 12-6. Iran now lead. So 3 service errors in a row. Such strength the Iranians get on those spikes, almost knocking the Koreans off their feet at times. It's well played from Korea though. Set up nicely for the winner for Park Sanga. No, it's going out of play. It was going towards the Korean bench. They're not giving any of these balls up at all, either team. We bounce away, and you can see the coach there just saying, no, that's going far too wide. And the whistle had already gone. It was a Korean winner anyway. Iran were penalised for something. Yeah, the net touch to the top, as you just saw. That's why the whistle went, but the winner was a good one anyway. 9-14, then Korea trail. That's a yellow card here for Maruf. Well, clearly not happy, the Iranians. So the captain Maruf gets a yellow card. But Iran get the winner. Well, serving error again from Iran, this time from Ebadipour. Iran continuing to keep the pressure on. There goes the hooter for the technical timeout. So they have a 6-point cushion now, Iran. Be a massive boost if they could win this second set and leave themselves just one set away from victory. We'll also see them finish top of the group as well, which means they play the bottom team in the other pool. Now the spikes at the moment, 24 from 42 for Iran, 17 from 36 for the Koreans. And that's one of the seal mascots, a cuddly toy for the 17th Asian Games. Very popular among the children, as you can imagine. Popular among the adults is the volleyball, which is underway. Oh, and a misjudgment. Syed wins the point. I think Kwak Sung Soo thought that one was going out. The Koreans have called a timeout. Iran just need to make sure they keep this pressure on, really. That's what their coach will be saying. Koreans, I think, will be saying a little bit more aggressive, perhaps at the net, to prevent some of these Iranian shots coming back over. The blocking hasn't been possibly what it could be. China were in action earlier. They were beaten by Japan. There is the Chinese coach, Xu Guochen, looking on with interest. Another Iranian point as they take a step closer to this second set. 18-10 they lead. That's gone straight through everybody. It's another good block, but again the ball just ricochets out of play. Nothing that Ghaffur could do to get that one back. It was heading for the crowd again. Good play again. Not too sure that didn't hit Lee Mingyu in the face. You see it from here. I don't think he got his hands up in time. Just caught him on the shoulder, in fact. Powerful winner. It's another brave dive from Zarif, who nearly ended up on top of the camera. Watch this. Straight between the camera and the chair. He's a little fortunate he didn't get injured there. So Korea on serve, they've clawed back a couple of points. It's 19-13 in Iran's favour. Make that 20-13 in Iran's favour. Great teamwork. You see the role the libero plays, though. He's the man just setting things up. Everybody knows their roles within the team. The point goes Iran's way again. Korea touching the net. Oh, there's another great serve. Oh, the flag's up. It's gone out. Thought for a second that had just stayed in, but the flag raised. It's just out. See if we can see from here how close it was. That's, well, that looks in. Sorry to say. Difficult to tell from that angle, but it certainly looked to breach the line. Difficult when the ball's shown at such a pace. That one's clearly out. So Iran moved to within 3 points of the second set. Oh, it's out again, it's long. Sarif died in. It's a Korean point though, it came off an Iranian arm. Just there, just flicked the fingers on its way through. Touch at the top of the net by Sayed. Well, the gap's closing. Still plenty to do, though, for Korea Republic. Oh, great block, it's in. Oh, it stays in. Tremendous from Song Myung-gun. Could have gone anywhere, and it's landed in inside the line as Iran call a timeout. The Koreans have closed the gap to 4 points. The coach just feeling they're lacking a little concentration, the Iranians at the moment. Maybe thought they'd got the set won, but the Koreans with a noisy crowd behind them. There's the Chinese team. They were in action a little earlier on. Well, there's another winner. That's a good winner as well from El Badipur. Oh, great play. Oh, it's too long. Oh, it has gone an Iranian way. It came off a Korean arm. So a point to wrap up the second set for the Iranians. 10th place in the world. Did climb the rankings. Both teams climbed the rankings, in fact, in the newest rankings out last week. They're still fighting, Korea. Fighting to stay in the second set. They've got serve. Iran need just a point. Has to be a good serve from Song Myung-gun. There's the winner. Sayed again, climbing and using all his frame to just get the fingertips on that ball to drive it into the ground. And with almost an hour gone in the match, it's the second set to the Iranians. 19 points to 25. Another solid performance in that set from Slobodan Kovac's side. There's the winning point. Set beautifully. Sayed down into the court. Winning point. So the confirmation at the end of the second set. Korea Republic trailing 2-0, 25-21, 21-19. Iran lead here in the men's playoff in Group E, and at the moment
Udinese, Parma. الأسبوع الخامس من الدوري الإيطالي. الاثنين حصريا على beIN Sports 3.
مخضرم يحاكي الخسارة والانتصار بامتياز، رؤيوي يقرأ بين السطور، وبعين ثاقبة يحلل ما جرى ويتوقع ما سيجري. حضوره يخبر عنه التاريخ، وبحضوره يخبرنا تاريخ الكرة، ضمن برنامج العين الخبيرة أرسن فينجر. ريال مدريد الاثنين على beIN Sports 2. سباقات عالم ألعاب القوى ولقاء نجوم اللعبة وجميع أنواع المسابقات، سباق 200 متر وال400 متر، قفز الحواجز، رمي الجلة، تتابعونها ضمن برنامج عالم ألعاب القوى الاثنين على beIN Sports 6.
So the Koreans have had a couple of minutes to regroup on the sidelines. Now they need to get off to a good start. If they could get the first few points on the board, it would just help to rebuild a little bit of flagging confidence perhaps after losing those opening two sets, but clearly the crowd will get right behind them and try and help them on their way. It's going to be Iran to serve. One or two laces just being adjusted. So I think we are ready to go then. It's going to be Iran to serve. It's Maruf with the opening serve of the third set. Oh, good winner. Great winner. And they're quick to go and praise the part played by Maruf, who was a long way behind the court when he hooked that one back. And to get that, his side of the net, so close to the net to set up the spike chance. Really good skill. Excellently done from Iran. That's another point to Iran. I think there was a little touch on the net. Good play again. Let's have a look here. Goes out off an Iran hand, so Korea's first point on the board in this third set. The ball just went outside the stick right in front of the umpire, so Korea have got it back to 2-2. Oh, good play again. Great play again. He ran well behind the court, keeping that one in play. Korean winner, 3-3. That's cleverly done. Just flick back to Mahmoudi. This time it's Korea's turn to play the ball from well behind the court. Oh, it's long. It's a chance for Korea. They've not taken it. Ball went long. Iran leads 6-4. That was the chance for Korea. That's another good block. They've been very good in front of the net, the Iranians. Timeout called by Korea. It is their first timeout. There are two lights on the scoreboard, but it is their first timeout, Korea. We'll get the technical timeout in just a moment. And assuming Iran reach 8 points first. It's the Iranians that are making the noise you can hear in the background. Very vocal. So the error on the serve from Mahmoudi. Service long, and there is the hooter for the technical timeout. Technical timeouts when the leaders reach 8 and 16 points. Iran have started this third set very efficiently. 25-21, 25-19. They won the opening two sets. Just leading the way in the blocks at the moment. Just a 1 minute break, the technical timeout. Iran will be keen to get on with this and try and close out the victory. Iran to serve. It's wide. From Iran. And it is their point, though. It came off a Korean arm. That's a good winner. Good spike from the Koreans. Seo Jae-duk. Right into the gap. Two players at the net, couldn't get the block in on that occasion. Korea, the four-time Asian Championship winners. Oh, good winner again. Mahmoudi. That's another good block, but it's blocked out of play this time. Two players at the net working really hard, Sayed and Tashkori. So Korea back to within a point, 10-9. Nice into the net from Jae-duk. Such a big build-up, and then fluffs his lines with a serve. So back with Iran. Gaemi, who's put some pretty decent pace on the ball so far. There's another one that's in. A good leap again by the Koreans. And Iran can't get away at the moment. Just a 2-point lead. So very close to being put back into play by Iran, but just too much pace on the downward spike. Oh, what a winner! What a winner! That's incredible. Flicked up by Lee Ming-yu. Looked for all the world as if that was Iran's point, but somehow it's gone back up in the air. Iran just hesitated briefly, and Park Sang-ga wins the point. Wonderful stuff. Well, no sooner do they concede a point, and Iran go back on the offensive and get a 2-goal or 2-point cushion back once again. They know they're in a game though here. Blocked out of play once again. Korean point. Korea on serve. Song Mi-yoon-gun. Oh, it's long. The crowd are thoroughly enjoying themselves. We've seen some almost superhuman play at times. Iran have that 2-point lead back once again, but can't seem to get any more than that at the moment. Good work from Sayed. The big man at the net once again wins the point. First to 25, don't forget, in this third set. If it's Iran that win it, they win the match. If it's Korea, we go to a fourth set. That's a lazy-looking serve from Mahmoudi. Well long. They're not having it all their own way at the moment. Slobodan Kovac unmoved on the sidelines. Lee Ming-yu with the serve. Oh, it's a good block, but it's out of play again. And Korea are level. Good effort. That's out as well. That's a chance for Iran that they've missed, and Korea take the lead for the first time in the third set. And all of a sudden the crowd sense that they could be trying to turn this one around. It's Korea that get us to 16 points on the technical timeout. Both sides came into this with a 100% record, don't forget, so something we'll have to give here. In fact, the first two sets dropped by Korea were the only two sets they've dropped in the competition so far. Victories over Kazakhstan, Chinese Taipei and Qatar, followed by India in the playoff round. Iraq beat Hong Kong, Iran beat Hong Kong, India, the Maldives and Qatar. Qatar and India still to come to decide third and fourth place in the group, but this one will decide first and second in the pool for the playoffs and who their potential opponents will be in the quarterfinals. Korea to serve with a 1-point lead. Great snap. Spikes a winner again for Iran, Mahmoudi. Too close to the net again, Iran to get the ball back in play. Oh, it goes behind again off an outstretched Iranian arm. It's another point to Korea. And Iran have called a timeout here. Slobodan Kovac has seen his side surrender the lead, and Korea now lead by 2. More aggressive again is the words coming from the coach. former Olympic gold medal winner, so he knows all about being successful in this sport. That's better for them, the Iranians. Coach will be happier with that. It's when they're on serve they need to start attacking. Good winning point. Sayed on the serve then for Iran. Flag stays down, it's just on the line. Oh, it's another winner. Right into the gap. Zarif dived in but couldn't get near it. And Korea are closing out the third set. They need 5 more points. I thought beforehand this one could go all the way, and well, there's nothing to split them. Well, there was great pace on the serve. They ran with the ball back, 2 points down, 18-20 they trail. It's Maruf with the serve. I've got the point. Thought that was a chance when the return came back over the net from the Koreans. Maruf again with a serve. Oh, it's a deeper one this time, but they've still managed to get the winner. Song Myung-guk using all his height, 6'5", to climb and get the downward force with a spike, and Korea have a 2-point lead and serve. Oh, into the net, frustrating. Having done so well on serve, just a bit of concentration slip. Gayemi for Iran. Oh, it's out of play. And Iran are back to 21 all. Good fight back. Timeout here called by the Koreans now, just to regroup a little bit. So 2 timeouts then called by the Koreans. This is the important phase of the game. 21 points all. It's Iran to serve with Gayemi. Well, into the net at pace, and it hands Korea another point and the ball back. Kept it alive. Oh, great block, just out. Goodness me. It's a point to Korea. And now it's Iran's turn to call the timeout. Well, it's breathless stuff here. Korea need 2 more points to take the third set. Too many mistakes, as you hear the coach saying on service. They were doing well, they'd won 2 points since the last time out and then hit the net with a serve, and that's what's handed the motivation and the momentum back to Korea. Now Korea have the ball. And a chance to get back into the game. Oh, it's too long, that's a shame. Wonderful effort again to keep the ball off the deck. Now this is where Iran need to focus. This is where their coach was critical of them in the timeout a moment or so ago on the service. It's Tasha Corey to serve. Oh, it's just too long. Once again, I think Iran are just complaining to the referee about something. But it's not going to matter because it gives Korea a point to take the third set. Oh, it's too long, the flag's up, it's gone too long. Well, they thought they'd just done enough there, Korea. The crowd are on the edge of their seats here to hope their side can get back into this one. Madevi comes back on for Iran. They have the serve, they trail by a point. Oh, and there's the winner! And Korea have got back into it. 25-23 in the third set. Iran took the first 2 sets, but Korea have fought their way right back into this playoff match. They've won it by 25 points to 23, and we go into a 4th set. Great drama in that third set that saw Korea claw themselves back. It's the first time that either side has gone to 4 sets. I'm sure a few stern words from the Iranian coach Slobodan Kovac, who was a little critical of his side's concentration towards the end of that third set. There's a good crowd in tonight as well to enjoy this, and they've seen some wonderful volleyball in the first 3 sets. So we're just about ready to go then. Korea back on the left-hand side of the net in the red. Well, it's going to be Korea to serve first. Seo Jae-duk with the first Korean serve. Best of 5 sets, so if Korea win this, we go to a decider. If Iran win it, they would take the match. Vital that Korea get themselves off to a good start. First point goes Iran's way. Mahmoudi with another winner. It's his 7th spike winner. Oh, well played. Good teamwork all round from Iran then. Into the net once again from the Koreans, who have made a poor start to the 4th set. Tasha Khoury, the player serving for Iran. That's a winner. Here comes the libero, Farhad Zarif. That's what he's there for, Zarif. Much nippier around the court than the bigger men. That's why the libero tends to be a small man. Doesn't have to do any work out the net in terms of offence. No, it's gone into the crowd. Not much that Mahmoudi could do about that one. Difficult when the ball comes at you with such venom. Desperately tried to adjust his hands to get that one back over. It's a good block, I think. The net was touched by the Koreans, so it is an Iranian point. It hit the stick. 5-2 Iran lead. better from Korea. And again, it's another Iranian winner. You just see the top of the net clipped by Park Sanga. And there's the errors from the serve again. Syed, that time, who's been so impressive in front of the net blocking, couldn't get the serve over, and possession hands back to the Korean Republic. (7-4) Iran lead. Make that 7-5. Good response again from the Koreans. Ball put back into play. Oh, what a winner. Incredible stuff. That must be one of the most impressive shots we've seen so far when Kwak Sung-suk hooked that one back into play one-handed. Incredible. Shame we didn't get to see that again, because it was quite incredible. Diving at full length backwards and then flicks the ball back into play. But Iran have won the subsequent point to lead 8-6 at the technical timeout. So Iran leading by 2-1. Took the first two, 25-21, 25-19. Korea battle back, 25-23. They won the third set. And after 7 minutes of the fourth set, Iran lead by 8 points to 6. On the restart then, it's Iran with serve. Oh, great ace. Gaemi with a good serve. Timeout called by the Koreans. Literally, he's just had a minute of the technical timeout and straight away wants to say something else to his team.
그리고 라인에 떨어지는 건 줘. 부족해 떨어지는 건 주고. 알았지? 그걸 다 벌려갖고 잡을 건 못 잡고 그러잖아.
So the Iranians still in good voice. Their side still have the upper hand, but they need to give themselves a good advantage in this fourth set. Kayemi's serve again. Oh, just long. Oh, it's in. It's given us in. I thought that was just over the line, but it's been given us in. (9-7). Straight away the serve hands back. Xiao Jae-duk. Oh, it's another service error. Tashikori flicked the top of the net, but the ball stayed his side. It could almost been a winner had it dropped over the net, but not to be. Another point Iran's way. Again, the flags stay down. Oh, good block. Did their job in front of the net, the two Iranian blockers, Maruf and Sayed. Too long. Moody. And that's too long as well from the Koreans. Song Myung-gun. He ran with a 4-point lead. Well, Iran are claiming that was out. He nearly knocked the umpire off his feet, which maybe is why he didn't possibly see it land. It has been given as the Iranian point. Oh, great pace on the serve. Meant that Yong Min-soo couldn't get that one back with any direction on it. So Iran starting to open up a little bit of a gap now. Oh, great spike that time. Lee Ming-yu on the Korean serve. That's gone out off a Korean hand. It's an Iranian point. And there is the technical timeout. Iran leading 16-10. Quite a long way from the netman Moody when he tried to spike that one, and always the hope was that he would get a touch off a Korean defender on its way out, or a Korean player at the net on its way out. Five aces for Iran, which have helped them to some vital points. More blocks as well, which have been emphasised by the scoring. Change for Korea. Han Sun-soo, and he's back on. And another point to Iran. A bit of arguing at the net going on. Captain just telling the players to move away. The umpires or the referees will confer. It's the captain, Maruf, being called over. Still, his players are arguing. Bit of eyeballing going on at the net. Such is the tension in this game. It's Gaemi that's been called to the referee. Oh, it's a red card. So Gaemi's sent off. Cynically gives the umpire or the referee a thumbs up. There's a yellow card here as well now, so point to Korea. The serve is handed back to the Koreans. There's the coach who's got the yellow card, Park Ki-won. Ultimately means a loss of serve in volleyball. The red card, by the way, not players sent off as in football. Great rallies going on. Oh, good block. Right at the net. Tasha Corey. And that will just help to settle things down a little after the loss of serve. So 18 points to 11. Timeout called by the Koreans. So Iran to serve. Korea's point is still Gaemi's complaining, and umpire giving him the stare at the moment. And still they're complaining. Oh, great block. It's out of play, though. Just went out. Oh, good block, right at the net. Korea rallying when it's needed most. Substitution. But the substitutes can only replace the player that they replaced originally. That's why they carry the little paddles with the same numbers on. Korea on serve. They trail by 6. Oh, they've won another one. Lee Ming-yu with a block. Digging deep when it matters most. Oh, right into the corner. That's really well placed by Abadipor. Tasha Corey with the serve. Oh, into the net again. And again, you could see by the height of the throw that he was never going to get that one over the net. And Slobodan Kovac will be bitterly disappointed. That lack of concentration he's mentioned in the past from his team has allowed Korea the serve back, and they're 5 points behind. Well, they're 4 points behind. It's not over yet, this one. 25 points the target with a 2-point gap. Oh, there's that little drop again. It stays in play. And blocked for an Iranian point. Just the fingertips under the ball for Korea to lift that one up. Iran making a change. It's Madevi coming on in place of Maruf. Oh, touch at the top of the net from the Koreans. So the point goes to the Iranians. 3 points from victory. Right, smart from the coach. They're in the quarterfinals already, don't forget. This is just a question of who they will play in those quarterfinals. Whoever wins will top the pool. That's well played again. Still alive. Oh, not quite. Well, a bit of confusion at the net between two players. Abadipor and Sayed, who just got a little bit mixed up between them. It was great play by Libero Zarif to hook that one back from in the substitutes area almost. There he is, he's done well. 22-17, Korea trail. Well, they've got serve back, Korea. The Iranians need just 2 points. Blocked out of play, and they're clawing this back, Korea. Great atmosphere. And the host nation are rising to it. Oh, it's long. And it's match point to the Iranians after an hour and 40 enthralling minutes here at Seongnim. And that's the winning point. Iran close out top spot in the group. 25-19, they've won it in the fourth set. It was a brave effort from the Koreans, who lost the first two sets, battled back to take the third, but the Iranians just had too much of a gap for them to make up in the fourth. They all got a little bit bad-tempered in that fourth set as well, but such was the pride and passion on display from both teams. Iran win Pool E. They will play Kuwait in the quarter-finals. The Koreans will take on Thailand, and the other match to come will decide the other placings. India and Qatar down at the bottom of the group to make it up, but they can, with their heads held high, the Koreans. It's their first defeat, having won all their previous matches. Came up against a very good Iranian side, though, who keep up their 100% record. They have dropped their first set of the competition, though, but they take their confidence into the quarter-finals. Plenty more hard work to be done if they're to get a medal. Here is the winning point, the serve deep. Koreans couldn't get it back into play, and Syed closes out the winner. So it's Iran that win this men's playoff in Group E. 3-1, 25-21, 25-19, 23-25, 25-19, and they will top the group for the quarter-final rankings.